Alright, hey everybody, it is Tony and I am back. I have 3 TTMs for you on this Wednesday. And don't forget, the contest that I'm hosting starts on Monday. So let's get started with the first TTM, and it comes from Notre Dame legend and NBA legend Adrian Dantley. Adrian Dantley, who was inducted into the Notre Dame Ring of Honor in 2012, was a little bit of controversy when Notre Dame started that Ring of Honor thing in 2010, I believe it was. The first inductee was Luke Herringody, and he was currently playing for the Fighting Irish. And a lot of the South Bend media were confused by why they didn't induct Dantley first, because he's at the time was the all-time leading scorer, was a legend, and Herringody was still just playing at Notre Dame. So it caused a little bit of controversy, but 2 years later, they finally inducted Dantley into the Notre Dame Ring of Honor, and rightfully so. And the next TTM comes from Notre Dame legend Mike Golic. Well, not quite a legend, but he's probably more famous for his post-playing career than his playing career. If he didn't do the ESPN thing, people would have probably forgot who Mike Golic is. I do have an interaction with Mike Golic, 1997, 98, somewhere around there. He came into the restaurant I was working at. Everybody's one of their first jobs always need to be in the food industry. So him and his family came in, and they were having lunch, dinner, whatever it was. His three kids were there. All three went to Notre Dame, and saw him. And then I didn't want to bother him during his meal, so I waited until after he was finished and said, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" And it was just on a restaurant piece of paper. And then and then I did a TTM with him a couple of years ago. Never came back. I think it was around the time he was quitting ESPN. And then late last year, I sent out a TTM request to him and finally got it back. So it was awesome to get Mike Golic back. And now it's on to another Notre Dame legend, Todd Lite. I sent a TTM request out to Todd Lite when I first started doing this in 2019 when he was coaching at Notre Dame, and I never got anything back. And then I was just perusing through SCN, and I saw that he had a return. And I immediately clicked on it and found that he was doing returns very spotty. So I think maybe he'll return based on your letter or something. Not 100% sure on that one, but he's returning. So if you want to try Todd Lite, then I would hop on that ASAP, because he's known for shutting that window closed and closing it tight. He did have a block kick in Super Bowl 34, which ended up being pretty important at that point, even though it was a 16-0 score in the Super Bowl at that point when he blocked the kick. It played a big role in how the Tennessee Titans played the rest of that game, and the St. Louis Rams ended up winning 23-16 on that London Fletcher last-ditch effort stop on the 1-yard line. But very happy to get Todd Lite back. He is, as I said, a Notre Dame legend. And that is all I have for Notre Dame legends today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.